All right, we are recording. So what do we have today? Well, I've put the levels on, the same old 8 a.m. candle stuff. I don't see anything too interesting. Tesla and NVIDIA both look okay for a breakdown, possibly. AMD as well, same thing. Okay, Tesla, AMD, yeah, same thing. So basically, I see Tesla, NVIDIA, and AMD all ready for a breakdown from the 8 a.m. candle. That's it. Other two I have are SPY and Apple, which are just not interesting. So let me know if you'll see anything. That's all I'm seeing for now.
Avi, I have a question. When I'm looking at Apple, just as an example, and I see the pre-market, especially for the day before, it is selling down, is bearish, and then it comes to that 8 a.m. candle today, and you see that giant wick. I know that maybe the trend is more toward to short it or going down or bearish. But when you see that 8 a.m., which is just the opposite, means that there is potential for the going to bullish. How do you see that? Just the contradiction of the bearish and the bullish.
Well, if it's a contradiction, it's not going to go anywhere, right? Bearish and bullish cancel each other out. It's just stuck in one area. And that's basically all it's been for a few days. Look at that. It's just been stuck. So I wouldn't trust anything. To me, this just looks like it's completely choppy, even though you have this wick here.
Yeah.
But you look at this whole chart, the wick you're talking about is just inside of all of the price action. It's not some massive long tail wick with a tiny body at the top. This you might think is right here at 4 a.m. But this is not a good hammer. It's got a wick on the upside as well. So you can't trust it. And sure enough, you see if you went long after that, you would be stopped out. So what I'm seeing is you would see this as one of those wicks you can trust. There's no room to the left, basically. And the whole overall thing is just stuck between this, basically this 200 zone, around about 200. It was there all day yesterday, just stuck above 200. Today it's stuck at about 200. Unless it really breaks above 203 or really, below, like maybe below the 8 a.m. candle, you might start thinking about it for a breakout, but it's not even setting up for that right now.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
What do you think of Google?
I haven't even looked at it. I don't look at it anymore, but let's see. Some old lines on it. Let's see. It's been in a bearish move. It's got this wick. This is interesting. Yeah. If you have a level here at the bottom around 152.85, a breakdown could be good. It's basically in a downtrend and then a consolidation, reverse ABCD, and during the consolidation, it's put in the reverse hammer. It's a decent reverse hammer. It's not the best because it's still a bullish body. So yeah, I think there's a potential for a move down. Again, not ideal, but if you're forced to trade it, I would say go short if it breaks down.
I just didn't know if it looks similar to like Apple and NVIDIA did for you.
This is a little better. It's again, none of this is ideal. None of this is a good scenario. Google, Apple, none of them look good. If you look at NVIDIA, what I'm seeing really is I'm not seeing a long tail wick hammer, none of that stuff. I'm just seeing that it's in a tight consolidation over here, and it's setting up for a breakdown. It's doing that descending wedge thing right here at the bottom at about 104.50 or so. Yeah, let's see on 1 minute. Yeah, if these highs keep getting lower, it's consolidating before the breakout. That makes sense. That's all I'm really seeing.
Do you know about the news with NVIDIA?
No idea what's going on.
Something about a $5 billion fine or something that they're going to have to pay.
All right.
For still having their chips made in China. So.
So the 5.5 billion every quarter they will be paying to the U.S. government as taxes for exporting the chips to China.
Okay.
That's what I read. I may be wrong, but it was there in CNBC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I saw it yesterday too.
Cool. Well, it already
came out after the market yesterday.
Well, all we know is that there's a catalyst, right? So it's likely to be very volatile, likely to give us moves. It already did a big move overnight. I don't know if that'll continue or go the other way. Whatever it is, it's in play.
It really looks like it still wants to fade in.
Yeah, that's what I see as well, pattern-wise. So let's see. We know it's in play.
Poor AMD is getting pulled down with it.
Yeah, I'm seeing AMD is already broken out. This is interesting. All right, time to start.
Yeah, it's moving now. It's fading.
Yeah.
Hard right now.
AMD breakout retest. Okay, so AMD is decent. NVIDIA's. Yep, the SPY will be dragged in with it. So I'm looking at. So let's look at Tesla real quick.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say you should look at Tesla too.
Yeah.
It's setting up to fade again.
Tesla and NVIDIA, these are the two I'm watching now at the open. These two look good. Still have about 5 minutes. Tesla hasn't broken out yet. It's got the low. If it breaks down this low, that's a good one. NVIDIA is really interesting. The price action's already good. See a breakout, doing a retest now.
Yeah, I mean, it is so loaded to the downside. It's just crazy.
I think for Tesla, the news is that it will have to pay duties on the parts imported from China, and parts are not going to be manufactured in the US.
Okay. Well, again, that'll make it move, right? Either way. As long as there's something that makes it move, you can take advantage as a day trader. So that's a good thing. So it's worth keeping an eye on.
Sorry, Avi, on the Google, yesterday you removed it from your watch list. Was it for yesterday or was for in general? Because you said that there is not much of a liquidity. And when I'm looking at that 30 minute candles on the Google, I think that it was not right the way that you designed it. Maybe you removed it from watch list. That's why you didn't update it for today, maybe?
I haven't updated it yet. I've removed it completely. Yeah, it's old. Those lines are old. I'm not even looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to really narrow down my watch list. It's just because of options liquidity. That's the only reason for it.
Okay.
So I'm narrowed down to 5 tickers now.
What are those? Those 5?
It's Apple, AMD, Tesla, NVIDIA, and the SPY.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. All right. This is getting interesting, huh? Let's get ready here. What's cool is if NVIDIA does not make a new high beyond this 104, 105 area, makes a lower high.
This wasn't good for NVIDIA and chip makers. No. Yeah, guys also down.
Could be fun, huh?
I think I'm going to stick to NVIDIA and AMD and SMCI. SOXL is a 3 times leverage to the long side. That's what
Dean, you got a hot mic. Dean. Thanks. All good. A lower high here on NVIDIA would be good for the breakdown. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Definitely not going long anything at the open. Nothing is set up for it. Might be a tricky open the way things are shaping up for now. We have 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's sit out a few minutes maybe. AMD is really interesting as well. Keep an eye on that. AMD is actually behaving better than other things. Look at AMD, it did the breakdown, the retest. It's all happening quite precisely at 88. So there we go. We've got 3 things to watch: AMD, Tesla, and NVIDIA. All right, thanks, Liana. Economic news today. What time? I haven't looked. Oh shit, I should look at this. Thanks for that reminder. 10 a.m., some housing news, inventory news. 10:30, oil news. Something else about gasoline at 10:30. Okay. Ooh, 1:30. Mr. Powell says something. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks for that update. For that reminder. All right. Let's see. Where are we? AMD's there, but excuse me, but got a better feel for Tesla and Nvidia. Nvidia's gonna be nuts, I think. I'm gonna keep an eye on Tesla as my primary, and Nvidia will be the secondary that I look at. Once 245, Tesla. Oh gosh, 247. So I'm ready for the short on Tesla. Let's see what happens. 30 seconds to go, guys. Wait for your setups. Market is a gold mine. Sit out the open if you have to. You'll always get something. Every day. Let's go out of the money. There we go. Tesla. Nvidia is going to be interesting, guys. Watch the spread at the open. It's going to be wild. Ooh, Tesla. It's too jumpy. Can't trade it. See that? It was bullish and then bearish. Okay, I'm taking a short on Tesla, small size. I want to scale in quickly if it comes around. 248 is the stop, or above 248. If it goes down, I'll add more. Oof, yeah, it's jumpy. Cannot scale in yet. Come on, Tesla. Yeah, it's too unpredictable right now. It's holding down, which is good. Okay, adding a bit more on Tesla. Pretty good size for now. Again, 248 is a stop. I'll get out quick if it doesn't want to go. There's buyers down there. Yeah, you can see buyers down there. Okay, I'm out of this. Whoa, yikes. Hey, come on, get out of here. Whoa, that's nuts. There we go, got liquidated. Yeah, you can see the buyers were sitting there. It's a good 1 minute ORB going up. Ooh. There you go. All right. So everything's going the other way than what I thought at first. So let's see now what happens. Tesla up for 250, and let's see what happens up there. Nvidia is already at the top of its range, of the top of the 8 a.m. candle. Same action as Tesla, really. There might be a short here on Nvidia. But I usually don't like shorting it up here in these areas. Just going inside the 8 a.m. range. Let's have a look. Gonna get ready with Nvidia. See what happens. AMD is the same thing, going up. AMD is doing a breakout right now. If you guys like it, I don't like it. I won't touch it like that. AMD looks the same as Nvidia, just breaking through the level. But I like to see a consolidation before the breakout. So let's wait and see. There it comes. Shit. These levels are too, look like they're very tight on Nvidia today. Might skip one or two because it's moving quite a lot. Anyone catch any of this? Some good moves to the upside. NVIDIA, AMD, Tesla. Hey, Apple as well. Look at that. Wouldn't have thought of Apple. Whoa, pretty cool.
Such a messy range, like for the past couple of days. I don't know. It's just been
Microsoft is looking really weak.
Yeah. It's all in a
Market
tough.
starts.
What's with Microsoft? Straight down, like everything else.
Yeah, if the market starts to sell, I think it's going to flush hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Things are just in a tricky place. NVIDIA at the top, so you're getting right into this consolidation mess. You get short up here, it's going to be choppy getting into it.
I took an entry on Microsoft.
Okay. Did it pop up at first? I wasn't watching it.
No, it struggled. It's really struggling even to get anything, any type of buying right now, even with the market kind of pushing up a little bit.
Okay. Wow. There goes AMD, guys. Second leg up, possibly. ABCD pattern, maybe. I don't trust it, but there it is. Tesla. Yeah, now it wants to come. All right, let's see if we can get a second attempt here on Tesla. So it comes down, breaks down here. That'll be fun. The SPY is not in a place I could trade it. It's right in the middle of these levels. Got to sit out a little bit. A little boring at the moment. Either the market's boring or I'm not alert enough. Need more coffee. Ooh, man. Yeah, things are just stagnant, huh? Stuck where they are. Last couple of minutes. Everything on my screen is just stuck. Yeah. We're going to get good breakouts on Tesla and NVIDIA at some point from the 8 a.m. range. Excuse me. Actually, NVIDIA is setting up already. This consolidation up here is pretty good. Push up, consolidate, breakout will be good. 30-minute, yeah, it's the tight range. Go up. Well, let's see. I'm not going to just go long here anticipating a breakout. I'll wait for the breakout. NVIDIA 107 contracts, makes sense. AMD's kind of done that breakout, but again, really messy. No momentum to it. Yeah, the bigger moves will happen later anyway. Might as well wait. Wait for a good opportunity, otherwise it's not worth it. See, NVIDIA pushed high of day, got rejected. Is that breakout happening? No. Not really happening, huh, on NVIDIA. What would be the best play today would be NVIDIA short. If it finds a trend to the downside, you can hold it all day. I'd like to find that later. If that happens, that'd be good. For now, it's still just sitting up there. It's not telling you that it's going to go short. It's just setting up for a potential breakout, or it just sits there for a while. Either way. Here we go. Is there another push here on NVIDIA? Yeah, there is a breakout. That's what you call a breakout. All right, let's get in on this. So I'm long here on NVIDIA. Let's see if it wants to roll. Go through 107. The target's in the 108 area. Stop is down there. It's a good size. Stop is down below 106. Let's see what happens. There we go. Yeah, AMD's actually moving. Look at that. Anyone catch AMD? I think it's been tricky, but it is going up. It's the only thing that's got a decent direction to it. Wow, look at that. This isn't too bad. AMD, there it is. Up to a target. Yeah. Ratchet, you got AMD. Nice. From 88. Oh, cool, man. Right at the open. Good for you. That's the way to do it. Good work. All right. NVIDIA is getting troublesome. You can watch this position. I want to tighten the stop. Don't have that opportunity yet. Stop is below that candle there. It's still very tight. Still gotta wait. Ooh, Apple for a breakdown. Uh-oh. Keep an eye on Apple. Apple's interesting. If it breaks down 198.50, I'm keeping an eye on Apple for a short. Not yet. I think it'll be a few minutes before it happens, but it's there. Way too zoomed in on this. Right, Tesla as well. Looking weak. There we go, NVIDIA, new high. I'd like to add. Gotta get above that high. It keeps making this. What's good is it's been making new highs, higher lows just recently, so that's good. But it is tricky price action. Apple wants to push up for now. And the SPY is no fun at all, huh?
Apple looks interesting.
Yeah, I've got an eye on it. What do you see on Apple?
Well, I see that it could possibly go short, but there's no confirmation yet, and there's just too much support at 198 right now, pre-market and current at the open. So
Yeah, I see that too. I'm seeing support down there, and if it breaks that support, that would be a whole lot of fun.
yeah,
Then you got a good one.
197 is also a little concerning, but I mean, if you get momentum to the downside on that, you can get a decent move on that.
I'm seeing that. Let's see. Give it a while. If it breaks down, it'll be good. It's worth waiting for. I've added in here on NVIDIA in the meantime. Made another high, and I still want to watch the stock because it's still wider than I want it to be. Gotta trail it quite quickly. Definitely can't add at this point. It's basically full risk for now, but I need to tighten it up.
You might see a big pullback on NVIDIA and just bounce off of like 105. I don't think it has enough liquidity to move up yet.
Yeah, that's possible. That's what I think possibly for the day, it's going to be a week overall.
Yeah, I know you don't look at RVOL too much, but the RVOL has been decreasing since the open. So I think they're just waiting for the news, or you might get a move. So here's the pullback I was kind of like talking to you about.
I took the stop on the pullback because you can't trust it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if it wants to go again. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, the RVOL, I mean, yeah, it'll be down. That makes sense. Just gotta let people decide what they want to do with this stock. They like it, they don't like it. What's going on? This is actually a false breakout. If it's weak here, oh crap, this could be good. If it's weak, truly weak,
Yeah.
I don't see a reversal pattern here, but
Yeah, 105.67. I think that's a key point here on a possible reversal, depending on what happens there.
yeah. Let's see. We need a clear direction. For now, it's not tremendously clear. It was okay. Started making highs, but yeah. Very interesting. It's going to explode one direction or the other at some point today. Most likely down. Just got to wait for it. I'm also watching Tesla for the same thing. Take like a 1 hour ORB or something.
Yeah, but it's been in a range for so many days, and it's just messy. Like,
yeah, very dramatic.
like,
There goes Tesla. Damn it! You see that? You guys get it? You want to know what a mess looks like? That's what Jacob was saying here. This is a mess, and how do you know it's going to be a mess? Well, it's because it's been a mess in this area. See the 30-minute chart? It's just a great big mess. And so, what do you expect? It's going to be in that area. It's going to be a mess. Go into the 1 minute. That's what it is.
Microsoft.
Go ahead. What's Microsoft doing? You see something there? Ooh, Apple again. Apple's working.
Yeah, NVIDIA. Watch NVIDIA might break down.
Yeah, it's messy. NVIDIA's it's just got wicks on both sides. Right now, I can't tell anything about it. Might go in any direction. I just don't have any like leading indicator on it. Candlesticks are not telling me anything at the moment. There you go. You're getting that new low. There's your breakdown. If that's the case, is it worth putting a little short on it? Not really. Not up here. Thinking to put a short on NVIDIA, stop above that candle, but it's just going to get messy in here, and it could easily just mess around. Don't have any clear indications, so not worth trading. On the other hand, the AMD has truly cleaned itself up. Oh boy, and Apple as well. Let's look at that. That's more interesting. Apple's on breakdown. 197.50. Yeah, that makes sense. So Apple consolidated, pushing down, broke low day. This might be a short. That short I've been paying attention to for a little while. Put a whitish kind of stop on this if I take it. Found buyers down there, but this is interesting.
Took a small short on Tesla. It's battling right now.
Yeah.
If we lose this, it's going to be good.
247.50. That breakdown on Tesla will be good. Yeah, I'll take that. Same setup as Apple. Apple's just doing it right now. All right, I'm gonna get in on this Apple trade.
Apple looks better, to be honest.
Okay. I'm gonna take both. Let's see what happens.
Play the odds, buddy.
Yeah, man. Just put small stops in and let them run either 5 or whatever. Okay, Apple, and then I don't look at it. Okay, got to stop on Apple. Now let's go to Tesla. Let's see, Tesla's got to break this area, and then we have money to be made. Come on, SPY. SPY would be great. Just wanted to get into a place we can trade it. It's going to take hours.
Microsoft breaking down.
Yeah, you guys in Microsoft. Nice. A lot of you
Yeah, I
guys
hit
are
my target for Microsoft.
nice. Nice. You guys are catching the good stuff. I'm getting chopped up on Tesla and Nvidia. Oh, well. Nice. It's gonna be good. Just gotta let things settle a bit. Actually, I think it's a good day for ORBs, as in wait for 30 minutes or 1 hour and then breaks out of that big opening range. Excuse me. And then you get good trends for the day. Oh yeah, what was that? We got news right at 10. It was about 10 minutes from now. Okay. 10 and 10:30, I think. Yeah. 10 a.m. and then 10:30. Yeah. Oh boy. Might be worth not being so aggressive until after 10:30. Put on some real trades at that point. So yeah, sitting in this Apple position, I might actually tighten this stop here. My stop's way up here. Should bring it in tighter, in which case that allows me to add the size on as well. Yeah, let's get some more size on this thing. There we go. And tighten the stop a little. And then makes life easier. There's no more opportunity to add because that's basically full risk. And you just let it sit. Don't have to watch it. And the target is this 196 area. 196.50. Cool. So there's one. Let's see if it goes. Nvidia, there you go. It's looking weak. Slow day, huh? Yeah, it's basically choppy, man. Nvidia is just a disaster. Ugh, forget about it. Oh, there we go. Apple's working. That's quite quick. What I'll do on Apple is I'll take a look at any trouble along the way, if there is any. Oh, there you go. See that right there? That's a place. I'm going to put a line there, 197. It's a place to take some off the table. If it finds buyers there and then continues. 197. I have 197.50 contracts. Okay, so it'll go through the money at that point. It's, yeah, pretty much at the strike price. Okay. 50 cents more, take some profits, and then continue. Oh, man. Excuse me. What the hell?
Avi, where did you say you saw a buyer at for Apple? At what price point?
Buyer? 197.
197. Oh, that's where you cover some?
Yeah, I'll get some of this position off at 197. Because there's a big buyer there that was quite aggressive in the pre-market. Just look at the wick here and there it is right there, pre-market. So it's almost there now. It's going to pop into that and I'll take a lot of this position off. It's already through the strike price as well. So, for all of this, it's good de-risking it at that point.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. While doing this, I got to keep an eye on Tesla because that's interesting. Come on, just a little more Apple. Almost there. Take some profits. Oh, you can see how these contracts accelerate in value once it gets through the strike. And then I should tighten up the risk. All right, come on, let's go. Come on. There it is. Take a lot of it off. Come on. There we go. That's good. Take a good chunk off there. Stick it at break even. There's 50 contracts for the rest of the move. I'll add that back below 197. I'm sticking it at break even. Got news coming out in a few minutes anyway. Good to de-risk. A little better than break even. And now move on to Tesla. See if this breaks down. I don't really want to put on the position before the news. But if it's there, my strategy tells me I must put on the trade, irrelevant of the news. So, yeah, let's see. So keeping an eye on Apple to add in. Keeping an eye on Tesla to break down. 247, yeah. No, I should take another one. 245. It's the same one I took earlier. Yeah. And NVIDIA now looking weak, getting out of its choppy zone. Going down.
SPY is dropping too.
Yeah, SPY. I'm going to short the shit out of the SPY later. Watch. I'm going to wait for this crappy thing to really set up and then go. Okay, I'm going to add some contracts on Apple here. Oh, come on, get the fill. Oh, shit. I can't do that. Oh, no. Bad idea. Oops. Sorry. I made a mistake there. Anyways, I'm done with Apple. I tried to add. By the time I added, it already hit the target. Look at that. By the time I tried to add for this tiny bit of a move, it was already at the target. And then I tried to exit. Then it put me in a short position, which is this one, which I exited quickly. All right, so that trade is done. It hit the target. That's fine. All done. That worked. That's a successful trade. One so far. Now, let's see. What else we got? Tesla still sitting there. SPY is just, you know what? This news is going to be good. It's going to make the SPY move, and once it truly moves, it gets to a place where I can actually look at it. Then it'll be fun.
What was the news coming out?
10 o'clock, something, some economic stuff. 10 and then 10:30, something about oil. And then that Powell guy is going to speak at 1:30. So stuff like that, stuff that makes the market move. Here we go. AMD now going the other way for the first time today. Straight down. Apple was actually surprisingly clean. I didn't expect that. I never expect anything out of Apple. It's just on the chart because it has liquid options. Would you believe such big companies like Meta and Microsoft and Google don't have liquid enough options? It's ridiculous. It's kind of hard to think about, but that's the truth. Oh, man.
Finally, NVIDIA is starting to move.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Like, and it's really trying to hold here. It's 105.50, really.
Yeah, NVIDIA's looking weak, but it's got teeth on both sides again, unfortunately. That's why it's so hard to trade right now. Every candle is wicks on both sides. Every candle is overlapping the previous candle. And generally, it looks weak, but man, I don't know. I struggle to manage this kind of price action. Don't want to deal with it.
What do you think about Amazon? Even though you don't trade it anymore.
Yeah, let's have a look. Amazon went up and then it went down.
Does it look clean, or is it something that also, because you also have wicks on, looks like both sides? And
yeah, see, it was a great big mess early, and then when it broke out of where it was messy, it kind of got clean, but it's hard to read. And this is not ideal. Again, not something you can really trust. You have this high over here, and it broke there, and that's the breakout. And retested that approximately, and then you might get that long there. But I mean, this is all scalping opportunities. I don't see, unless you have a level up at the here and you're able to identify the short and you have something worthwhile. But overall, yeah, messy price action. There's not much here that's clean, really, except AMD has been decent and Apple. Apple's been really good, actually. The rest of it is just a mess.
Yeah, AMD looks like it might make a new high, but with the news coming out, who knows?
Yeah, let the news come and go, and then we have all day. There's plenty of opportunity.
You got all day. I got to go to work.
I am working. Well, it's all good. You can come back tomorrow. Don't have to trade all day. That's the thing about the market, guys. It's a gold mine. Just let it be. You don't have to trade every day. I've done it many times. You guys have seen it. I show up, hang out here for 2 hours, don't take a trade, and come back the next day. And it's totally worth it.
What do you think of Tesla breakdown when I'm looking at this 30-minute candle, which is almost about to be closed?
Yeah, I like it. That's why I'm ready for the short here. Got the options chains all ready to go. I'm waiting for the breakdown here. Ideally, it happens after the news. We can trust it a bit more.
Yeah, and Tesla's loaded to the downside.
Awesome. That's the big one today. Tesla and NVIDIA short and SPY short. I'll short everything today a little later. Here it comes. The news coming out in, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it is trying to hold and buy a little bit here, but yeah, if we flush on this news, it's going to come.
This will be fine. There goes NVIDIA again, pushing down. And here's the news. Let's see now. Ooh, there it is. So predictable. Things just get jumpy. All right, let's see if we can get the short here at some point on Tesla. Got 245 contracts. Actually, 245 might not be such a good idea. 247.50. I might go with in the money on this just to be more careful with it. The SPY is good. It's dropping. I like that. I like that because I like to take a short. Let's see if that happens. Okay, Tesla so far reacting well to the news, as in bullish.
Tesla has a large bid downside till 244.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, I target it. My target's 245, so let's see if it goes. What's Apple doing? No, Apple's no good. And it is no good. It's like indie. Shit, everything's gonna be a good short at some point. You can just feel that. There goes AMD now, short. SPY is getting there. Oh, I might short the SPY from here, but it's too risky. It's too risky. It's too far away. Just gotta wait. Tesla's the one. Tesla's the one to go with. Should go in the money a little. Don't normally do this, but for this short, if I'm going to take it, I'm going to go basically in the money. But it's not happening. Still finding support right there for now. However, I do like that the highs are lower. It's just going lower and lower. It's making that descending wedge. So it is setting up for the short breakdown. Ooh, NVIDIA, look at that. NVIDIA and AMD straight down. I'll short NVIDIA later if it breaks the low of day so far. Tesla, yeah, still sitting there. Still sitting there. So that's it. That's the news. Nothing too dramatic. Now let's see. The patterns are still good. They're not broken. Arsha, AMD, yeah, we looked at it, right? It's looking weak. Good to go down. Kim, my level on apples was 197, and for the Avi8ors level, it's 196.40. But 197 is not an Avi8ors level. It's just the low of the pre-market. Not low, but there was a serious wick down there, so it was a little tricky. As it turns out, it became irrelevant here. I'll show you quickly. It became irrelevant because that was the 197 level, which I found right there. You can see there was a big buyer there, so you want to be careful there. But truthfully, you just ignore it and you're going straight with these Avi8ors levels. They work just fine. You can even ignore them. Big buyer. So yeah, these levels work better. I should just stick to these levels, not be bothered with anything else. All right, nothing wants to go in the right place, huh? Slow day again. Tesla just sitting there. I'm definitely not going to short it now. I have to wait.
Aside from NVIDIA and AMD, Orval on the rest is very low. It's below 60 almost. Tesla, Q, it's fine.
Is it Easter? People gone on an egg hunt or something? What's going on? No one wants to trade? What the hell, man? But again, RVol, with these tickers, I don't give a crap. You can trade them on 50% RVol even. That's why I like them. You don't have to look at any of these things with these big name stocks. As long as the patterns are there, you can trade them. I mean, I've traded Microsoft and Google and Meta and all of them on like 50% RVol many times without a problem. As long as the candlesticks are there, you're okay. There goes Tesla. Extremely range bound. Once Tesla breaks out of this range, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be a while today. All right. It's going to be another hour before I get a trade, I'm sure. It's just the way things are at the moment. So guys, today at 11 a.m., once again, I'll be in the BBT webinar room. So come say hi. We'll have some fun in there. Go through some trades and trade live in there as well. That'll be fun.
So you're going to be there every Wednesday from 11 now?
Yes, Monday and Wednesday, 11 to 12.
Awesome. Nice to have another place to find you.
All you guys just stalking me on the internet. Oh, man.
You know we do. Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's all good. I enjoy this. It's just good fun. What's great is it's a good crowd. Everyone here is fun to be around. I like this much better than the YouTube crowd. That's just messy. So.
Yeah, so far all I've got is your address, date of birth, and social. So.
Oh my God. You're dangerous, man.
That's all you need, D.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I'm gonna go hide somewhere in Fiji or someplace.
Oh, we'll find you.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh man, this market is so boring.
Avi, not to freak you out further, I saw your first trade in 2019 December, and then I saw a few of the kind of went in 2020. And then I saw those trade. I'm like, okay, give me a little more hope. I said, that's fine. If he was here, no worries. We are still here. We have a few years to go.
Oh shit! You found that on the YouTube channel, right? On BBT, the old
YouTube channel. Yeah.
2019. I remember that one. MU, I went long 1 minute ORB.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't even think of those now. That is freaky.
Yeah, some of the 2020 videos you made, a lot of them, the struggle for the mindset and focusing and giving room and the stop loss and all that stuff, which is very relevant, right? These are the struggles where majority traders lose hope and go away. You did not, and look at where you are right now. So for me, the message was, keep going, buddy.
Yeah, keep it going, keep it going. Just don't quit. As long as you don't blow up financially or emotionally, you're in the game. As long as you survive, you'll thrive. So.
Survive, yeah.
Where'd you find
we're not stalking you, don't worry.
you and I, you're finding videos from 10 years ago. So where did you find videos in 2020? I don't know if I made any, did I? What'd you find?
I don't know. I was looking at this. I was in the Beer Bull channel. I was trying to find something related to DAS, right?
Mm.
And suddenly this showed up. Avi's first trade. I'm like, really? Okay.
Well, that one is there. I didn't even know that there's more than that. I thought there was just one.
Yeah.
The first day I went live. That's it.
December 2029. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I know it's great when you look at your old trades, when you realize yourself how much progress you make, and that's the celebration. It's not
massive.
You're
a completely changed trader. Completely changed.
Oh yeah. And trader, that's the thing. As in, it's not the trading; it's the trader.
The trader, yeah.
Exactly. The person I was 6 years ago, you can't even recognize. I can't even recognize that guy. So that's where you got to grow.
Yeah.
Grow into being a trader. So yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, the trades were pretty similar to what I was showing you last year. My trades, I was like, and you were giving shit to me as well. You're giving me hard time on these. I said, okay. There's still more time. I just need to give time.
There you go. I love that. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Cool, man. Should go look at back at that stuff. Yeah. Oh man, this market is so boring. This is ridiculous. Gonna have to wait and wait and wait. You guys look at this chart here on the SPY. Show you this. See, what I'm looking at is these 30-minute levels, right? These Fibonacci levels. And if you look at the action today, it hasn't even gotten to a level. It's not even close, anywhere close. So you can't touch it. It's just to wait hours till it gets there. That's the thing about trading this way. When you have only a specific place where you're allowed to take a trade from, and you got to wait for it to get there. And some days it just doesn't get there. It doesn't get there for hours. And even if it does get there, then make sure it's a setup that you can trade. So super boring. Only saw 3 opportunities so far. Slow day. Yeah, AMD's a great big mess. NVIDIA, as expected, is choppy in this area. Generally weak, but I can't do anything with it. Tesla, also as expected, just choppy in this super range bound. But again, Tesla breaks out of this range, up or down. That's when the party starts. Of course, so we have Apple. That was good. Pop up and reject the level perfectly. I took the breakdown from here to the next level. So that one trade. And that's it. So. Another 15 minutes or so, guys, then take a break, and then 11 a.m. into the webinar room in BBT. I don't see myself taking any trades for now. There's nothing here, nothing worth it. So let me know if you want to discuss anything while we're online. What am I missing here in the chat? Shane, you're looking at Apple. Yeah, 196, yeah. It's not going to get down there. Not yet. Oh, all right. Yeah, there you go. You got the YouTube link. Shit.
Yeah, I just took Apple short.
Yeah, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get down to 195.
Cool. I think it's going to be a while till it gets there, but yeah. If you survive that chop, off you go. Patience pays. Yeah, Leanna, that's right. Patience pays. Today is one of those days. Extreme amount of patience compared to previous days where it's been fun. Get in lots of opportunities every day. 5 opportunities in the first 10 minutes. Today's not one of those. Kim, you're into Google, huh? Oh, Shane, cool. You got Apple at 198. Nice, up there. Okay, holding for 196. And Nathan, you got into Apple just now, right? Around 197, right? Holding for
Yeah, I'm at like right at one. I'm at 196.94.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
It was just looking really weak. It's right here at S4, and it was looking really, really weak.
Yeah. Could go. Definitely don't see buyers stepping in, so we have that. I don't see buyers stepping in anywhere today. Just doesn't feel like that kind of day.
No. Even that little pop we just had, it looks like we're right back to just the fade and rolling lower, just because we can't find a buyer.
There it is. Now it's breaking. You even have AMD. Almost looks like a double top. That's definitely not a double top, but basically weak. NVIDIA weak. Everything. There goes the breakdown on Apple. I won't trade it here. It's not my style, but yeah, it's there. If you're looking at Apple, for me, there's no 30-minute candle consolidation here. I need 2 or 3 candles consolidating here before I take a breakdown. That's just my way. Doesn't mean it's not weak. Definitely could still go.
Amazon looks really good, Harry, on 30-minute as well.
Amazon, how about Amazon? Yeah.
Amazon, okay, look at that. You got the level there. Yeah, it's doing a breakdown now. Well, looks like it did it. Let's put the level there at the bottom of the 8 a.m. candle.
And level is at 176.
So it broke low day just a moment ago.
मला 2-3 ऑप्शन दिसतायत तुला चूज करायचंय
Sujit, you got a hot mic, buddy. Yeah, Amazon, I mean, it looks weak, like most
Look at the pre-market low right now. That's where it's getting bought again.
I don't know. I don't see a real breakdown setup. It's in a consolidation and then breakdowns. It's not ideal to my eyes.
Yeah.
But it's there. It's there, you know. It's in the right place. It's like a 30-minute ORV sort of thing. I'm still waiting for SPY or Tesla or one of these. SPY gets down here and consolidates and then goes. I'll take that. It's going to be later. Oh, man. Shit, Tesla. Wow. It's a real graveyard today. I finally got out of the house today after a week. Took the bike out and went to the lake. I'm like, all right, let's get out. Go and see the world. There's a world outside your home. You know, you kind of forget that sometimes. Whew. Mindset.
Do you like SPY here?
No.
The spot, or do you need it to get down closer to 529?
Yeah, 529.20 down in this zone. It's still messy.
Looking at pre-market low.
Oh, it's the Avi level, right? It's the bottom of the 8 a.m. candle.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for that.
And then you want a break of that level.
Yeah, it could do a good breakdown, I think. If it consolidates, breakdown, that setup would be great. It's got a lot of room to run. That,
I think you're going to get it.
Yeah, just going to be patient today. Got to wait, which is great. I like it when it happens later in the day. Then, you know, if smaller candles can put on a bigger size with a tighter stop. And then you get a big one. So it's worth waiting for.
NVIDIA progressing towards the low of the day.
NVIDIA, yeah, going for low of day. Let's see if it goes. And that's also the same thing if it breaks. If it consolidates down here, break down, same thing, 30-minute. It's pretty good. It's very slow, man. The market is so slow today. Everything's just slow. Anyways, we have news coming out in the next 12 minutes or so. After that,
I would prefer this compared to what we've been getting with just like randomness of price jumping all over the place from a tweet or something.
That's true. Yeah, that random with the catalyst, that sucks in the middle of the day. That I don't like either.
Well, just like anytime, like 11:57, just something comes out and like we get a pop, we get stopped out, then it sells off again, or just crazy. I would prefer this type of price action.
I'm with you. This makes sense. If it's gonna be like this, I'm just gonna skip the open. Just come at like 11 and start trading. It's actually easy, much easier. Just show up later, bigger moves, and just go slow with it. I do miss the opening opportunities though. Get those fast, fun ones at the open. They're not huge, but they're fun.
I just never was able to play those.
Yeah.
Wasn't my strong suit.
Yeah, fair enough.
I envy you though that you can, because they're fun.
They're fun. They're fun. They're fun. But again, they're not really ideal. They're not worth it a lot of times, because I can't put on the right size that I want to. I always have to go smaller, and then you gotta scale out and de-risk quickly. So as far as P&L is concerned, it's not as worth your time as taking one of these big SPY trades late in the day. That's the big difference. But hey, if you like adrenaline, it's there. So I don't mind that. I'll do it for that reason. But
does anybody know if the RVOL calculations for DAS are like using the last couple of weeks, or last week, or whatever it is, just because everything's pretty low, and I'm wondering if it's because we had just the wildest amount of
I think it's a
volume
14. I think it's a 14-day range.
Yeah, so that makes
what
sense.
I believe.
I feel like RVOL is going to be low for everything just because of last week. Because I mean, this week everything has been in the 50s, 60s, which is pretty low on a normal basis. So I wonder if I should kind of throw that away for now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Compared to the last 14 days.
Oh, it's the default is a 10-day average volume, but it can be changed to 10/30, 5, 10/30, or 60. Is what you can change it to. Like 30 would be a better.
How do you change it?
I'm looking at that right now, actually. Let me see. Let me play with it, and then I'll tell you.
All right. Appreciate it.
Let's see if I can find it.
I bet the volume will come in today after all the news. So we have more news at 10:30, and expect to trigger the algos and stuff. And then 1:30, we have Powell. And then we'll have
Usually when he's speaking, the RVOL is low just because everybody's waiting.
Yeah, waiting. That makes sense. So wait, and could have something fun. What's interesting on the SPY, if there was a level down here around 5:30, this is a very nice double bottom setup. Came from up to down, bearish, had a low and higher low, and the entry would have been up here. You had a bullish candle, the new high is the entry, the stop right below it, and just run this thing up. But I didn't take it just because it's not at a level. There you go. Very good double bottom. I'll show you guys a comparison here. You have the SPY double bottom, and now look at Tesla. You would think you have a bottom here and a higher bottom, but this is not a double bottom. This thing is just chopping in a range. For it to be a double bottom, it has to be a bottom, as it has to come in from a bearish move. Tesla has not been doing that. It's just choppy. So that's the context of those big reversal plays. It'll always have context. Yeah, and you're saying Meta setting up. All right, let's look at Meta. That's an old level there. It looks messy to me. Oof. Wow, I haven't looked at Meta in a little bit. And I'm glad I didn't. It's hurt my eyes hurt just looking at this damn thing. Wow, can't believe I used to trade this. You guys are brave trading Meta. Oh shit. No, this hurts. Kim, you've got Google. Google. Oh, there you go. Little breakout. These levels are not in the right place, but there you go. Google running. Fun. Nice.
Hi, Avi. How you doing?
Hey, Pascal. All good. What's up?
I was wondering. You just said I wouldn't take it. You know, I'm talking about the double bottom because you said that's not at the level. Why technically aren't you taking it?
Because it's not at the level.
Yeah, but what does it make at the end of the day?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I mean, what do you need a level?
I want my
What is that a must? What is that a must?
It is a must for the way I trade. Yeah, I want my setups at levels. Setups can happen anywhere on the chart. Otherwise, you just take them. It'll be totally random. But levels are key. Levels are important areas on the chart. So make sure you put, if you're using levels, make sure you put on levels that you trust. I trust these Fibonacci levels. You can use daily levels or 30-minute levels, whatever you like. I trust these. And I will only trade off of these levels, nothing else. So that's the first prerequisite of my trading. I won't even look at it.
So you think when it is away from the level, it is kind of irrational?
For my style, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Others will take it all day long. There's moving average and momentum trades and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of opportunities. It's just not the way I do things. All right, we're getting some activity here.
Thank you.
Yep. Tesla, all right, hitting up the level there. And a breakout would be fun, but it needs to consolidate before a breakout. So nothing there right now. Yeah, Google was interesting, huh? Look at that. Very good ABCD kind of pattern that worked out. It's tricky with the reverse hammer. But it worked. All right, guys, we've got about 3 minutes to the news. I'll hang out here with you all until the news. We can watch this action. And then I will end this session. And then 11 a.m. in the BBT webinar room. Come and say hi in there, guys. Have some fun with that crowd.
Hi, Avi.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thanks. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, your level is for Tesla is 250-60, right? Or it's like 65 or 70. So, you're saying if it goes to your level and break out, you're gonna take that trade, right? But for example, it came from 247.60 till 250.60. It's already like a huge move from there to here. And then you can take it from the breakout of that. Don't you think it's like too wide of the range, or like how does it
Yeah,
work?
that's basically like looking at ATR and making sure you don't go outside of that. I ignore that actually. I used to look at those things, and I've been surprised every time. As in, I don't know when the market's going to move double of what it normally does, or when it doesn't want to move at all. I have no indication to tell me that today is the day that it's going to move less or more than it normally does. There's no indicator that I've been able to rely upon that gives me that information. So instead of that, I'll just look at candlesticks, and if it really sets up nicely at the level, I'll take it. It's worth putting on the risk. And from the point you put on the trade, then either you stop out or you make money. There's only two possibilities, and both are acceptable. So you start
So it
seeing
doesn't matter how high it goes, you just take it, right?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Sometimes I see you take the profits and then you get back in again, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
take the profit and get back again, like very, very higher higher levels. So that seems scary.
Yeah, well, I've been wrong a million times in my life with day trading, in the sense of thinking, all right, this is about as high as it can go today. And then it goes double from there. It's happened so many times. So for that reason, I stopped thinking about, okay, it's already gone, so it can't go no more. Instead of thinking like that, I'm just going to think about candlestick patterns. If it's setting up on a good 30-minute pattern, then I'll zoom into the 1 minute. If it's setting up on the 1 minute as well, then I'll take it. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's already made a big move or not. You know, so I find that to be much more reliable than trying to gauge the ATR and how far it's going to move today.
Okay, yeah, that helps because sometimes I feel like I'm chasing the market.
But, well, have a good, strong definition of what your setup is, right? That's what you really need. And if your setup is telling you this is not where you trade, then don't trade it. So I have a very clear definition of my setup. It's basically 30-minute setups. 30-minute candlesticks have to be very, very good. Otherwise, I won't touch it. I'll show you a good example here, actually. Apple's a good one because, see, Apple made a good move down, and down at this level, you may think, okay, it continued down. But there's no way I'm going to trade it here because trade it down here as a breakout of this next level, because for a breakout, it has to consolidate, then break out. It's doing a consolidation now. Maybe it'll break out in 30 minutes or 1 hour or whatever. Then it makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
I will look at this, but I won't think of it, okay, it's already made a move down, so I will never short it anymore today. I don't think like that. I'm just looking for the candlestick pattern.
Okay, so when it's a very wide range, you look for a consolidation like a little longer to break it out of the level, right?
Looking for a consolidation for a breakout no matter what the range. That's important. For my trading, I will not just take a blind breakout as in it's going through a level, so I'll take it. No, I don't do that. It has to.
Okay, so for example, Apple, even though it has consolidation for like 30 minutes, then it goes down. Will you take it? No?
Yeah, I'll take it. If it consolidates and then a breakout comes after the consolidation, yes, take that.
Okay,
That's
so
what I
you
took earlier.
yeah.
Took that short earlier, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. There's the news, guys. It happened 2 minutes ago. Didn't even notice. Nothing happened. Anyone notice anything? 10:30 news.
No, oil usually doesn't do anything.
Oil doesn't do shit. No, what? The
Yeah,
hell?
nobody gives a fuck about oil, dude. What are you gonna do, not buy gas?
Freaking you guys in your electric cars, damn it. Shit, I'm gonna go buy a new car tomorrow. The hell with it. It's gonna be gasoline. Here you go. Give a shit about oil.
Yeah, going back to Apple,
yeah.
it did that little what do you call it, kangaroo tail on the 5 minute.
Which kangaroo?
Looks like Head and Shoulders. Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah, that big red candle.
This big red one here?
Yeah.
Well, the body is huge. The tail is minimal compared to the body. And it's a bearish candle. It's red. So there's nothing in it, really. This is all just chop. I don't see anything in this. Kangaroo tail is, you got to think of a kangaroo, right? Those animals have long tails and compared to their body. This is not that. Right? You can see this one is a kangaroo tail. It's got a big tail compared to the size of the body.
Okay, that's what you're looking for. Okay.
Yeah. You don't want the tail on this side though. You want that not to be there. This is what it should look like. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
for Arval, I couldn't find anything to change it like on the montage or if you have it set in your watch list. I can only find to put it on the chart, but I couldn't actually figure out how to show it to display a value of like what Arval just bars. So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does that like the line.
Yeah, it just does bars. It doesn't give you the value, but then you can change it on the chart, but you can't change it on the montage or the market view, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Interesting. Well,
All right,
thanks
guys.
for trying.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end this session now, and just under 30 minutes, 11 a.m. Come hang out in the webinar room in BBT, and we'll have some fun there, and hopefully we'll find something worth trading. Hope you guys have had a good morning session so far.
Thanks, Avi.
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you, Avi. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Avi.
Thanks, Avi.